This is the Christian Working Woman, and I'm Julie Busteed. Abiding in Jesus, remaining with Him, is an active daily practice. The Apostle John writes, "By this we may know that we are in Him. Whoever says he abides in Him ought to walk in the same way in which He walked." Well, how do you and I walk the way that Jesus walked? Reading the Gospels, we see how often He withdrew to spend time alone with the Father, on a mountain, in a quiet place, away from the crowds, to pray, listen, and discern His Father's will. We're called to do the same. Staying connected to the vine is essential for our life. Just as branches receive a continuous flow of nutrients from the vine, we receive strength, wisdom, love, and joy from Christ. The connection is vital. Severed from the vine, branches wither and cannot bear fruit. And likewise, apart from Jesus, we cannot thrive or produce lasting fruit. Jesus promises that those who remain in Him will bear much fruit. This fruit shows up in our character: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, the fruits of the Spirit. It shows up in our relationships, in our work, in our ability to forgive, in our desire to serve, and in the joy and strength we receive from Christ Himself. Abiding produces a life that reflects Jesus. And Jesus also promises joy, not a surface happiness that depends on our circumstances, but His own joy that's placed within us, a steady, settled gladness that can't be shaken by what's happening around us. But Jesus also speaks honestly about the consequences of not remaining in Him. He says, "If anyone does not abide in me, he is thrown away like a branch and withers, and the branches are gathered, thrown into the fire, and burned." Branches that are disconnected from the vine cannot produce fruit. They dry up, they wither, they lose the life and nourishment that comes only from staying connected to the vine. Jesus is not threatening His disciples, He's warning them with love. He knows the pressures that they will face and how easy it is to drift, to try to live this life in our own strength and to rely on our own wisdom, or to become spiritually stagnant. Again, apart from Him, He says, you can do nothing. So this is not meant to discourage us, but to draw us nearer to the source of life. Jesus wants His disciples and us to understand that staying close to Him is not optional for a fruitful life. It's essential. Do you have a prayer request? We would love to join you in prayer. You can submit your request online at christianworkingwoman.org. I hope you'll join me tomorrow here for the Christian Working Woman.